We're talking about 3 I-5 closures in 90 days. The latest happened on the overpass behind me at Del Mar Heights Road and Interstate 5. 8 hours gridlock while a man refused to come down from this overpass. Today, state and local lawmakers say that these shutdowns raise serious concerns about coordination and communication.
A prolonged freeway shutdown is not just an inconvenience. It's not just an inconvenience. It is dangerous. It delays access to emergency care. It increases health risks for people who are stuck in traffic for hours, who are not expecting to be stuck in traffic for hours. And it disrupts families and livelihoods.
Medical research backs that up. Prolonged traffic exposure increases stress, cardiovascular risk, and can be dangerous for people with medical conditions who need medication or restrooms. And many people ranted about this. On December 5th, around 11:30 in the morning, the I-5 shut down until 8 o'clock that night. No detours, no way out for thousands of drivers. This was also the first night for December nights. San Diego police responded to what they described as a suicidal man on the overpass. Fire crews deployed an inflatable cushion, but the man would not come down. Drivers missed medical appointments, work shifts. Some had no restroom access. Lawmakers want answers from police, CHP, and Caltrans on how they handle these closures. Now, while CHP controls freeway closures, San Diego police led this crisis response. On-ramps stayed open, funneling more traffic into the gridlock, and no digital alerts warned drivers.
We cannot fault law enforcement when they are trained to deal with these crises, whether it's a static or actually a very dynamic one, but we need to figure out a larger game plan. And I will tell you over and over again, how police responds depends on that particular moment in time. There has to be a larger policy.
The man eventually came down safely by 8 o'clock that night and was placed on a 72-hour psychiatric hold.
I've reached out to San Diego Police, CHP, and Caltrans multiple times today, and I'm still waiting for their response.
Yeah, everybody wants to know, was this the best course of action to shut down this major highway that shut down an entire region? So what specifically are lawmakers asking for, Abby?
They say they don't want any legislative action at the moment, and they do want to make it clear that they do understand that in these types of crises, there are certain procedures and policies, but they say when they're talking about an 8-hour stall on the traffic, they need to have better communication and a better plan. And this includes mandatory detours, earlier digital alerts, as well as clear policies on when off-ramps were closing. They also say, this wasn't the first time. We mentioned that there were 3. There's another one that we might remember that happened back in October when the I-5 was closed in both directions due to a Camp Pendleton event. When the vice president was here to visit, they say that drivers were notified late that morning. Lawmakers say that this is a pattern that clearly shows there needs to be some better planning.